Hi, I'm an artist, and today we will try out another free art program, Adobe Fresco. What? Adobe? Free? Huh? So yeah, you didn't hear that wrong. Adobe actually made something free. Like I have it here, like right here with me, alongside with the Creative Cloud, which I'm not very happy about. I didn't really want this cloud thingy. I just wanted to download the app and the app alone, but doesn't seem like there is any way to be able to do that. So it's fine. It's Adobe after all. So at the very first glance, I was like, this doesn't really look like an art program made for PC. But well, we will leave these discussions for later. For now, let's see what kind of shortcuts we have here, shall we? So we have the holding space and dragging your pen around to move, and that's it. Yeah, cause we can change the brush size with the square bracket keys, which as you might know, I am not a very big fan of that. And then we can access the eyedropper tool with the eye key. And no, it's not holding eye and tap your pen to pick a color. It is pressing eye to turn the tool on, and then a circle appears, and then you can finally pick your color. Yeah, surely this will be just fine, right? Right? And no, everything was not fine because this was my second attempt with this program. The first one went quite poorly. Why? What happened? So let me tell you. So I began everything like normal, sketching and then picking out a color palette to use, and everything was fine. And dare I say the sketching part was quite pleasant as well. Like I enjoyed the brush so much. But when I started the painting part, things went not nice anymore. So what should I talk about first? Well, I choose square bracket keys. So why yes, you can definitely use them to change the brush size, but only one size at a time. Yeah, one press equal one side up or down, which on the scale I was painting practically means nothing, like nothing changed at all. So if you want to make any significant differences in terms of size, you have to hold those two keys for so long that you might as well just go to the actual brush tab and adjust the size there. What a convenient shortcut. And for the next contestant, we have the eyedropper shortcut, the eye key. So as I just said in the beginning, we had to press I to turn the tool on, and then a circle appeared, and for some reason it always appeared on this one specific spot and picked that one specific red color first, and then finally we could pick the actual color we wanted. And then we had to wait 1 or 2 more seconds to actually use that color. Otherwise things could get a little laggy. So insanely clunky just to pick one single color. And the whole time I was just murmuring to myself, this is so dumb. Oh my god, this is so dumb. And to be honest, I was just distressed because I was naive. How could I ever expect Adobe could make a wood-free thing? Anyway, after wrestling with the eyedropper for like an hour and didn't get anywhere, I officially called it quit. And then coming back with a second attempt, as we can see here. And the only thing that kept me going was the promise for a good title, because I think a video title about Adobe being free will sound very tempting, in my opinion. So anyway, I came back with more preparation, which meant I had a similar reference photo, still a dessert with strawberries because I was in the mood for those, and I also completely omitted the picking color palette step in order to make things a little easier for myself. Just eyedropping the color straight from the reference is complicated enough, you know. And I also learned to be a little bit more patient when using the eyedropper tool, which was very important. And yeah, things got better. And believe it or not, after all of those frustrations, there still is something I really enjoyed about this program, and it is the brushes. And I adore them. Like there are a lot of different brushes to choose from, and I especially love the texture of this one we are using here. So beautiful. And also, we love how the background color was picking out just a little teeny tiny bit there too. So lovely. And they also have these light brushes thingies as well, which I didn't really touch on during the study because they are kinda scared me a little, but they are impressive, like especially with the watercolor thingies. Like the colors do mix together in a way that reminds me of actual watercolor. And the oil brushes are also cool too. But if anything, maybe they mix together a little bit too well, which is quite different from how the Krita in pastel brushes behave. So that took me off guard a little. And oh wait, oh, I forgot to turn the recording back on after a pause. Wow, so professional. Anyway, you didn't really miss much. Well, actually, there was quite a lot, so here's a time-lapse recording for that part because yes, there is time-lapse recording features and it records automatically. And you can also adjust the quality by going to the cog wheel symbol on the upper right-hand corner, clicking on the app settings and then the time-lapse setting, and you can choose the quality there. Okay, after calming myself down with some pretty brushes, I think I kinda understand the reason why I was so frustrated while using this thing. Because I was using it on PC, and it was made for iPad, apparently to compete with another very famous painting app on iPad. But for some God knows reasons, they decided to make it available on Windows, but didn't really bother to even do a good job porting it over. And I'm looking at you, the one who decided the PC shortcuts. So my first initial reaction was right. This thing was not fit for the PC users. So that made sense, like from the UI to the shortcuts. And there even is an elusive shortcut that allows you to hold down to pick a color. And new, that thing doesn't work on PC. I tried so many times. And also there's no shortcut customization too. And I think I got spoiled from all the customization you could do in other art or programs that are made for PC. But okay, it's fine. And that leads me to my conclusion about this thing, which is that it has quite a lot of good things for an art program. Being free, yes, that part still shocks me. Has a very lovely and large and diverse brush collection to play around with. Has time-lapse recording feature that automatically turns on, so no more questioning ourselves in the middle of the painting. The only thing that pains me as a PC user is the shortcut being so bad. And what does this mean? This means if you have an iPad, then this thing does have the potential to be the perfect choice. Yes, I said that. And oh, only when you own an iPad, because again, for some God knows reasons, they only made it available on iPad and Windows and not on Android. So bye bye to any other tablet on the market. So yeah, if you are an iPad owner, go give it a try. It doesn't really cost anything after all, you know. And if you are a PC user, please don't, for the sake of your sanity. And unless you are someone who doesn't really use the eyedropper tool too much. If so, try it because the brushes are still very lovely after all. Anyway, let's check out how the study turned out, shall we? So that was me trying free Adobe. And that still feels very surreal to say, but hopefully this one is enjoyable somehow. And that's it for the video. Hope you have a great day/night ahead and see you later.